Good evening. What's up to all my followers and fellow people that appreciate me and watch my videos? I appreciate y'all. And I hope everything's doing good for y'all. I'm back at it again with the gym shirt, man. We moving into my apartment on Friday. So excited. But today I wanted to talk about jealousy, man. You know, being grown men, and as men, right, in general, let's say just men in general, we're all very confrontational and very borderline overprotective over who we care about. Unless you're very nonchalant. But even then, you're going to care about somebody. And then the issue is with that is it's okay to care about somebody. It's biologically instilled in us to not want other people in our stuff, right? Because if you look at Neolithic times, right? Neolithic times is the times before we were civilized and before we had farming and all that. When you hunted and gathered, right? If you look at that, if you didn't protect what was yours, and somebody took it, you ain't eating for the winter. So biologically, we were made to look and be more protective than women, right? I mean, women are protective as well and very, they want their stuff. But jealousy has evolved nowadays with Instagram and all these forms of social media, right? As men, we get jealous when you have certain friends that we know might like you or we think might like you, or somebody that's just showing some energy, right? Because we know as men how we think and we operate. And then we also get jealous over simple shit, man. Like if somebody's hitting on your girl, or social media has extremely exacerbated that problem where, like so many people are able to see who you're dating and they're able to hit her up regardless. A lot of people don't care. But at the same time, as men, we need to understand that if you don't have trust in who you're with, then why be with that person? All right? It's kind of my perspective on it. But it's easier said than done, right? What we can do to alleviate that is understanding why are we jealous. Sometimes we're jealous because we've seen all the women in our life cheat, right? Or like, for example, if you saw your mom cheating on your dad or just, family members cheating, you're going to be like, oh, man, she might cheat on me. So you're going to be overprotective of that. But sometimes that is a foretold prophecy, right? Like, if you push too much, like, oh, you're going to cheat on me, you're going to cheat on me, she's going to do it. Now, another way that can go is like if you had a bad relationship and you bring in baggage, right? You can bring baggage to the person and personally tell them like, hey, like I think you're gonna do this because my last person did this, and you should never relate your new partner with your old partner because they're two different people. Now, a big way to help with that is definitely therapy. I advocate for therapy at all instances. But at the same time, too, you want to understand why you're like that and break it down on your own. And understand like, hey, I'm overclouded right now with emotions. And as men, what we need to do sometimes is hone in those emotions and look at reality. Right? The reality is she's not doing nothing, or she is, but I'm over exacerbating the problem by pushing too far. If she's doing something or she wants to do something, she will because she's a sovereign person. But at the same time, if you see it and you catch it, it's over. Now, when females are very jealous, right? They start being, they get jealous over simple stuff like other females showing attention. That's because they're territorial, you know? We're territorial as well, but females are really, really territorial because it's like she settled down with you, especially in this world where there's like millions of options for women. She settled down with you because she saw something and she really wants to keep that for herself. Now, the best way to calm that down for my female, or to calm your female down, I can't really speak from a female perspective, is to really show her that you're really about her. Do little details. Be honest with her. Let her go through your phone if she wants to. if you're cheating, please clear all your stuff from your phone, or else she's gonna leave you, and that's gonna create trauma and stuff in the relationship. But the point with jealousy is we need to understand as people in general that that person is not ours. They're their own different person. They're having two different eyes, two different lifestyles, and at the same time, it's like that's still your partner, but partner is very different from owning somebody. Because jealousy can lead to being possessive. You don't want to be possessive over somebody. Why? Because the more possessive you are, the more you push somebody away. So what you want to do is be very loving and caring and show the best foot forward. And whatever happens, happens. And at the end of the day, this is a lot easier said than done. You'll know that you did your best. And if you know you did your best, you ain't gonna regret nothing. You'll just leave and be good. But jealousy can be a very hard thing, man. And I hope you guys figure that out inside yourselves. This is just a little video on it and my insight on it. I wanted to talk about it because I have my jealous spirits too. And I have to calm myself down, think about it. Where's the root of the problem? Like, if you're jealous, you might just be afraid to lose that person. Or you might just be afraid to get hurt again. Or you might be afraid that somebody else gets what you have. But fear is all in the mind. And if you control your mind, you can control fear, which in turn controls jealousy. If you can control your jealousy, you'll be just good. Everything will be just fine. So, much love to all you guys. You guys take care.